Hello and welcome to Help Desk with Joe, and this week I have with me Joe.
We're back.
We're here. And as usual, your shows involve helping people save money, helping people with technology, whether figuring out if they need that technology or upgrade that technology or whatever the case may be, and helping keep people safe with their technology.
Right.
So this one falls in that latter group. We're going to help keep people safe, or at least keep their stuff safe.
Right.
To some degree. So introduce us to this week's topic.
Okay. This week's topic, we're going to discuss a product called Prey Project. That's P-R-E-Y Project. And this program, which we'll discuss in detail, is a program to help you track down your laptop if in the unfortunate case it gets lost or stolen.
So you're out traveling, you have your laptop with you, you set it down, you grab your coffee, you turn back, it's gone.
Yes.
This program helps you.
Right.
So keeping people safe, hopefully, and their stuff. How does it work? What does it do? Give us the lowdown on the general features.
Okay. So what you have to do is you go to the Prey Project website, preyproject.com, create a free account, and download the software onto your program, and it's ready to go. Now, once you finish the install, there's no icon, there's nothing to start. It automatically starts as soon as you click Finish.
Right, so it runs in the background. You don't know it's there.
Right.
That's the whole purpose.
Right. That's the way you want it.
Okay. So what happens? Somebody steals your laptop, or let's just assume that you leave it somewhere. But either way, you're no longer in control or have your laptop with you. What do you do?
Well, first step is always panic.
Yes. Time out. The red lights are flashing. My laptop is gone.
Right. So
once you get calmed down.
Right. So first thing, log into that Prey Project website. You can access it from your mobile device, another computer, just any device that accesses the internet. Log into your account and click My Device is Missing.
Okay.
So immediately once it does that, it tries to contact that device. If it's able to establish a connection with that device over the internet, it immediately starts tracking it for location and pictures. As far as pictures go, it pings it, it's able to connect to it, it gets a geographical location of where it's at. It shows the wireless network that it's connected to, any wireless networks that is nearby, plus it also takes a picture of the computer screen itself so you can see what the other person on the other end is doing, plus it takes a picture through the webcam of the actual person using it.
So a lot of things happen really quick.
Yes.
Location, as you mentioned, it'll pick up other networks that are available to that laptop, and that would help you, as we talked before the show, if you knew there was a Hardee's with McDonald's beside it and it's in Summersville and you're sitting there saying, okay, I know where that is, I know those two, or even still if you have to call the police,
right.
Say, okay, there's a Hardee's and it's within range of the McDonald's, so it has to be those combination of internets. So, and then it takes a picture of the desktop screen, and it also uses the webcam to take a picture of the person using it, hopefully, if they're sitting there using it.
Right.
And then you have a lot of information like that.
Right.
Which is
right
nice.
at your fingerprint.
Yes. Okay, what's the next thing that takes effect?
Okay, so once you log in, and those accounts by default send you an email notification every 5 minutes, so you're constantly up to date. As long as the device is connected to the internet, you'll get an updated report. So from there, you have one of three options under the free account. You can either send an alarm, which will make a an alarm noise or a buzz or whatever, or you can post a message on there, which you can type in, customize yourself. This device is missing or stolen. Call me. I'm calling the police. Whatever you want it to be. Or you can actually lock the device, which will pull a big black screen, turns the entire screen black, and puts a password on there. But remember, be very careful typing in the password, because the password that you type in, it only asks you once. It's not one of those type it in twice to make sure you type it in correctly.
So if you misspell your dog's name, you're in trouble.
Right.
You better hope you misspell it twice.
Right.
The second time when you need to get back in. Okay, and then it offers another layer of protection.
Right. So if you buy the Pro version, you can actually go as far as start remoting in and start deleting files that are mission critical or confidential files, or anything that's important to you that you don't want anyone else to have access to. You can start deleting those files to help protect yourself.
Right, so if you have any of your bank account information or records or anything along those lines, you can immediately go in and just protect yourself and say delete.
Right.
Done. And that'll at least give you peace of mind. That way, if you're not sure if it's stolen or whatever the case may be, you can still protect your important stuff.
Right.
Okay, talk a little bit about the price, and I know you have a photo to go with this one.
Yes. Yeah, we've got a screenshot of their pricing on their website as of right. As you can see, here's the pricing. Like we said, when you sign up for the account, it's free, but you can also sign up for the Pro account, and the Pro accounts are as cheap as $5 a month for that, and that's up to 3 devices.
And as you can see here, it's got a nice tiered level.
Right.
So you don't have to pay you can buy the expensive version and have that show up as part of your services, or you can go down to $5 a month. That's
Right.
very reasonable for this kind of protection.
Right. And, well, the plan is the same across the board, but the higher the price is, more devices.
Right. So that's awesome. You know, having that tiered options available for you, protect yourself.
Right.
Okay, what kind of support do you get for the devices?
Okay. Well, this is great. I mean, the list of devices that it does support would be much easier to go through.
Right.
But the devices that it does support is Windows, Mac OS X, Ubuntu, Linux, Android, and iOS. Now, the Android and iOS devices I have not tested yet, but will test. So as of right now, we're discussing just the computer side for right now.
Okay, so it covers a lot of stuff. It's very broad-based. That is wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. When we start talking about the good and bad features, we have your Joe's pros and cons.
Right.
So let's start out with the pros and see what we come up with.
Okay. The pros can't be free.
Yes.
And the features that it gives for free is great. And for just a few dollars more a month, which I call it a cheap insurance policy, definitely worth it.
Yes. I mean, you would buy insurance for your car, your motorcycle, your ATV, your house. If you have a lot of important documents or you work on your computer daily and travel, $5 a month is not a lot.
Right.
I mean, that's fantastic.
Right.
Very cheap insurance. Okay. What else you got?
Detailed reports. This is absolutely the best feature of them all, in my opinion. It gets so detailed is whenever I set it up on my laptop, it gives the operating system, the system specs, the hardware configuration of my laptop. It goes as granular as the serial number of the device.
Right. And we talked about that. How many people, before the show, how many people keep the serial number and all that information about their laptop with them or past the initial purchase? So
Well, and usually it's just a sticker underneath that either gets smudged off or
Right.
falls off. Or,
you just never know, but when you have to provide that information to get your stuff back,
right.
or if someone, let's just say someone truly finds it somewhere and they say, well, identify it before they hand you back a $1,000 laptop, you can say, all right, here's a laptop that, and blah, 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 and you'll have all that information, and that is fantastic.
Right, and here's a picture of you looking at it.
There you go, and there you are. Trust me, it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, and so on to the next pro.
Ease of use.
Yep.
You go to preyproject.com, create your free account, download the software, and it's ready to go.
And bam, it's working in the background for you.
Right.
Okay. What about the cons? Let's talk a little bit about the cons.
Couple cons, not big deals. Something that we'd like to see improved. Not a deal breaker. But the password doesn't stay locked, and what we mean by that is if you put that password lock and it turns the entire screen black, and the only thing it says is input password.
Right.
And you can try to Control-Alt-Delete, hit your Windows Start key, and it will not let you override that. The only way you can actually override it is physically turning off the device and turning it back on. One thing I'd like to see is if it went through a reboot process, it would be smart enough to know to at least pop that back up if they try to disconnect from
to
the internet.
stay in that mode.
Right.
It resets when it's shut off.
Right.
Okay. All right, so that's a minor thing, but you're right. It would be a nicety. Okay. Anything else?
Another con is the password lock feature only takes effect if the device itself is logged in. So if my computer's turned off, you pick it up, turn it on, and you're asking for the main Windows password, you have to crack that password to get into the desktop for it to launch the second Prey Project password. I like to see it access that beforehand.
Right.
Give that little extra layer of security.
Yep. So, okay, some small things that could be fixed in the future and or tweaked.
Right.
So, and as we always say, these things, they come out, they work on them, they make them better, so not too far
and
down
they've
the
knocked
road.
this one out of the park so far. Just to begin with, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm excited to see where all this goes.
Well, speaking of how excited you are, Joe's 5-star, thumbs up, thumb down. What do you want to do today?
Let's do the 5-star rating, and I got to give this one 4.5 star.
4.5. That's a good rating for Joe's scale.
I was really wanting to give it a perfect 5. I mean, I was itching real bad, but once I found those two little cons, they weren't deal breakers, but that's just
something that
notched it
can be
out
improved. I still don't think that's bad.
No,
4.5
no.
stars. Pros that you have listed, and for the price point,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. Okay. If someone wanted to get a hold of you and they wanted to get more information about this product and or have it installed on their computer and have you help them with it, how to get a hold of you?
You give us a call at our offices at 304-927-3588. Check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com, or be like Dave and like us on Facebook.
I like the Facebook deals. You do the deal of the day. It comes out automatically. You can go through your store and your Facebook page all in one. So it makes it really nice. Okay. Well, if you need more information or need technological help, don't forget, shop locally. Here located in Roane County, Spencer, West Virginia, A&M Digital Technologies. We have behind the scenes doing all our work, Cena. And today we have with us our middle school class.
So we got a big audience today.
Big audience today. who does the middle school broadcasting program with us here at the Committee on Aging. So make sure you shop local, support A&M Digital Technologies, who's supporting our communities, along with our fitness program at the elementary school or middle school programs during the week. So lots of good stuff happening here. Make sure you check in and check out everything that's going on. So we'll be back next week with another show, with a product review, something along those lines. We'll take some seeds and put it in water.
Sounds good to me.
And we'll make some good stuff happen. So we'll see you next week for Joe and myself here at Patch, supported by A&M Digital Technologies.
See you then.